Video will demonstrate how to use CoDeSys to do Modbus messaging on the WAGO 750 series. So what we've got here is a WAGO 750-880 PLC with a 16-channel digital input and a field bus coupler with an 8-channel digital output. The bus coupler is a 750-342, and here's our power supply that's powering up both devices. I'm just going to start by connecting the Ethernet cable to our main PLC, and then just connecting a patch cable between our master and our Modbus slave, which is the bus coupler. 880 has a built-in Ethernet switch to simplify the installation, and at this point we can just connect the 24 volts to power up the devices. At this point we're ready to start programming CoDeSys for our 750-880 PLC. I'm going to program this in ladder diagram, and if I go into the library manager here, just going to add the Modbus library. It's the Modbus Ethernet _04, and the block we're going to use is this Ethernet Modbus Master TCP or UDP block. I've got some variables here I've already created. I'm just going to paste them in, and then on my first rung I'm going to insert a box with enable with that same Ethernet Modbus Master UDP block name, and then I'm just going to tag this block with all the parameters, and these would be things like the IP address, the port number, which just happens to be 502 for Modbus, the function code, which is used by Modbus to determine what kind of information you're going to be transmitting. In this case, we're going to be doing a function code 23, which is a read-write performed simultaneously to the bus coupler. So I'm just going to finish tagging the rest of this here. Have some error results back if we have a COM fail. Here we're going to add another rung and put a timer in here to control how quickly we refresh the data from our field bus coupler. So it's just a simple timer with a preset time of 25 milliseconds. And for testing purposes, I'm just going to add an action off of this PLC PRG. We're going to call it test. We'll do that in structured text. And this is just going to increment the first element array that we're going to be sending to our bus coupler, and we'll just see the lights basically cycle through all 255 points. So just going to add that action call here, and we'll verify that our communication parameters are correct, and then we're ready for testing. At this point, we're ready to download the project to our PLC. Just going to click on online login, click yes, and at this point we can run it, and you should see the lights start to blink on the bus coupler and cycling through the 255 bytes that we're doing in our test routine, and we can see that it is updating rather quickly. And now we can test the communication failure. I'm just going to unplug the Ethernet cable. You can see it holds the last state. When I plug it back in, a second or two later, the communication resumes. And that concludes our video. Thank you.